Now, listen to this. 82% of the ones who live in extreme poverty work. They work and they are farmers. Hi there. As we talk about the agricultural gap, we need to ask, is the current situation sustainable? Can we continue doing what we are doing today in agrarian countries and in Africa, most of Africa, Sub-Sahara especially? And for this, I want to take you into some numbers, because it's not a theoretical exercise. So today, I will use the numbers to take a look. 230 millions, nearly, Africans live in hunger. What it means? It means that they live out of less than 1,800 calories per day. So 1,800 calories per day or less is considered as hunger, living in hunger. It means starving. Now, another number is 413 million Africans live in extreme poverty. And that means that they make less than $1.9 a day. Okay? 1.9 US dollar a day or less. This is poverty, extreme poverty. So 413 million Africans today. That means 41% of Africans. Can you believe it? This is the situation today. Now listen to this. 82% of the ones who live in extreme poverty work. They work and they are farmers. So if we ask, is it possible to continue what we are doing today? Let's take this into consideration. They work and they are farmer. Now the next question that we ask, okay, maybe we should just help them be better farmers. Maybe this is the solution. Okay? Or maybe, so let's see the starting point for those people. 75% of the people in Africa who grow maize, and I just take it as an example for staple crop, maize is very important. So 75% are small holders, farmers. It means that they own a land in the size of between half an hectare to 0.7 hectare. Not even 1 hectare. This is what they have. They grow maize. Now let's see what is their economy and how come they struggle to survive. So today the yield that they can get is about 2,500 kilograms per hectare, not half hectare. So let's assume that they have a full hectare, not half hectare. They will have about 2,500 kilograms. Now, the price, and I looked the price in America. Let's assume that they get the same price as the Americans. It is a good price, is 17 cents per kilo. Sometimes it's much less. Of course, in Africa it's less. But let's consider that it is 17 cents per kilo. Then they will make, let's calculate it, $391 per hectare. Okay, if they have a full hectare and they get 17 cents per kilo. But we assume that not everything is a profit. So let's assume that 30% is profit. In this case, their income will be $117 per hectare for a full year for one family. That is easy to calculate, much less than $2 or $1.9 per day. Because if we make the calculation, 365 days a year, you double it, you should have like $700 a year just to be above the $1.9 or $2 a day. So they make $117. Now, how come the American farmer is not starving? So let's make his economy. He's starting by having the average is 123 hectares of maize. This is the average farm. And his yield is more like 11,000, even more than 11,000 kilograms per hectare. So when we make the math, and even if we consider that he has 30% only profit, he will end up the same year with over $72,000 from his land. So obviously they are not sharing the same risk because they don't start from the same starting point. So we see that this African farmer, even if he's very good, even if he can double his yield, as long as he has such a small land, he's not going to make it out. He doesn't stand a chance to make it out of poverty and hunger as a result of this. If we want to change, we must use other tools. Smallhold farmers in Africa cannot survive, cannot get out of poverty, and will suffer from hunger. This is the bottom line. Bye-bye.